I have been talking about the season 2 of Arcane for months now, and you didn't watch it?
I mean,
I didn't
yes.
think I would have to say anything. It should go without saying.
Listen, you have no idea the
Oh,
level of density that this head is.
holy Jesus, ladies and gentlemen, someone didn't watch the first 3 episodes of Arcane.
To be fair, I still haven't watched the last 2 episodes of the first season.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You
No, I don't want to talk to you right now. I can't believe how me. What do you mean me? What do you mean me? I did Saturday morning. I woke up at like 3:30 in the fucking morning. We went back to bed. I watched the first 3 episodes twice.
But you didn't watch the Batman.
And you couldn't watch them once. Don't even pull that shite with me right now. All right. I don't give a rat's ass about the Batman right now. Oh my fucking God. I even said Sunday night, it's like, no, I'm going to wait till Wednesday. I'm not talking about spoilers. I'm going to wait, let everybody get a chance to watch it. And me and Host are going to talk about it on Wednesday night. How's everybody doing?
Hi, everyone. Hello.
Hello,
Steve.
No. This is some shit right here. Marcus, T-Gap, Steve, how y'all doing? Frost fan coming in. Grace Randolph.
So wait, Grace actually said Arcane.
This? Apparently, yeah. Frost shared the video, her review, and I can't believe you didn't watch it. Oh my fucking God. Grace Randolph thinks it's unfair we treat Arcane differently from She-Hulk and the Acolyte. Well, there's a reason why we treat it differently, because Arcane was well written. She-Hulk and the Acolyte are shite. Oh my goodness gracious me! But
you're never gonna live this down, are you?
Who?
You?
No. Oh, I'm not gonna let you live it down. You had a fucking one goddamn job. Have you seen the trailer? We're gonna just have a regular random night of fucking jumping around off of all kinds of shit. But we are gonna talk about the Penguin. And the last episode of the season finale of the Penguin.
Jesus fucking criminy, man.
Holy crap. Are we going to start there? We can start there.
Look, we can ramble if a little bit.
Oh, we can ramble.
Father time.
Have you seen the trailer for fucking Secret Levels? Have you seen all the stuff, the cast of characters, the actors? So the cast: Arnold Schwarzenegger, Kevin Hart, Keanu Reeves, Gabriel Luna, Ariana Greenblatt. Secret Level, the 15-part anthology about video games coming out on Prime. You have no fucking ideas. Okay.
I do not know.
You're gonna watch it. It comes out December 10th. There's gonna be 2 episodes at a time. But the cool thing is here's the games that they're going over. Okay. So what Amazon is doing, it's a series called Secret Level, because you didn't you didn't watch Arcane. I hate you right now. I wanted to talk about it. Anyway.
You can talk about it, man. You can still talk. I will still watch it if you want me to watch it.
There's important things that happen in the last episode of Arcane that need to be addressed and talked about, and how they're going and what they're doing. And you go, no, wait, it's okay. We'll have 6 episodes to talk about. But anyway, so here's video game series. So Namaste. Secret Levels is apparently a 15 episode anthology that they're doing little shows about video games and
Regular video games or just video games in general?
I'm gonna go through it. No, specific video games. They're shows. It's from the same animators that did Love, Death, and Robots. So it's the same studio. So cool. Okay, bonus. I've heard good things about Love, Death, and Robots. Well, the shows that they're doing stuff. They're doing one for Armored Core, Crossfire, Dungeons and Dragons, Exodus, whatever the hell that is, Honor of
Really?
Kings. Don't know.
They're
Mega
doing
Man.
Armored Core. Even didn't that just come out?
Yes. What?
No, well, not the original, but the new one. Didn't it just come out
This year? Last year, I think. I think Armored Core came out last year.
No, it came out this year.
Okay, so cool. It came out this year. New World, Aeternum, Pac-Man, PlayStation, Sifu, Spelunky, The Outer Worlds, Unreal Tournament, Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2, and Concord.
Are they really doing Concord?
Oh yeah, no, dude, this has been in the works for yeah. It's the last death throes of Concord, but I'm kind of excited about the Armored Core one, the Sifu. I want to see what they do with Pac-Man, Mega Man, Spelunky, whatever. Outer Worlds, Dungeons and Dragons. Those sound really interesting. They're supposedly doing 2 episodes, and of course, Space Marine 2. They're going to be releasing 2 episodes.
If they don't get Henry Cavill for the Space Marine one,
he's not on the list. Laura Bailey, Clive Standen, Merle Dandridge, Ricky Whittle, Tamura Morrison. Oh, there you go. Claudia Dumit, whoever, Emily Swallow.
And none of this is going to be live action, right? It's all animated.
As far as I know, it's all animated. Sifu looks fantastic. You know what? Tell you what. Let's take a look. Let's see. Secret Levels. Okay. Secret Level trailer. Let's go. Is this the most recent one? I do believe. Oh, that's the official trailer. Stop it. I'm telling myself that. So, everybody, since someone didn't watch Arcane Part 1, Season 2, let's take a look at this one. So, I don't know how Amazon is about their nonsense, but whatever.
Well, like copyright?
A person who did those things.
That's Keanu Reeves.
Man, dude, this looks like some straight up like Diablo graphics. Like whenever Diablo like actually focuses on the fucking like the cinematics. Like I honestly can't think of a single game that has better cinematic graphics than Diablo. I feel like that they do that the best.
Yeah, you gotta hand it to Blizzard. Their cinematics are top notch. They always have been, at least until the more recent World of Warcraft stuff, when they just went with cartoony bullshit instead of and they fucked over Sylvanas. But anyway, that is Keanu Reeves. I don't know
tell from the eyes.
You can tell right away.
That's still me.
That's Dungeons and Dragons.
Now that's who I fight.
Yeah.
Every hour, every day.
We don't care. I wonder. I don't like most of this stuff. I don't know what it's from.
That looks like D&D. There could be a lich, maybe.
Well, no, I don't think it's going to be Outer Worlds because Outer Worlds is sci-fi.
I don't always win.
And it's from Prime, from the visionaries behind Love, Death, and Robots. I think I might be a little too loud. Let's lower that.
How much we
see this one? I guess I don't know which one this one is, but this one looks more live action. No, this isn't Space Marine.
Call of Duty.
No. It looks like a Call of Duty game. It's a first-person shooter, but this one looks more live action than CG. I don't know. Either that or CG has just like exponentially gotten better over the years, but I don't doubt it.
How hard would you fight?
Space Marine, yes. Ooh, Sifu. Now, of course, Sifu just looks like the game. So I don't know what innovation they did there, but still looks good. Hey, Sifu's front. Yeah. Have you played Sifu yet?
No.
Sifu's pretty good. It's fun. It are fun.
How many lives would you give?
Yeah. I don't know. I wonder if this is Mega Man. I don't think so, though. I don't know. Because it's a short little kid. No, I don't think this is the Mega Man one.
To discover what
no
you're
idea.
Of.
Groundbreaking stories. was this little guy? I don't know what he's from. I don't know what half the stuff is. But still, the animation looks good.
Every moment
Like, absolutely fantastic.
leads to the next.
There's Mega Man. That's Mega Man right there.
How do you know?
Because I recognize the style from later on in the trailer. They're not all the same animation styles.
Every cause.
D&D. The dwarf caught an arrow! Oh, yeah, and tossed it back? Are you fucking...
He's
what?
a monk. That's called being a monk.
Oh! Okay. See, I like this kind of stuff.
That's called deflect missile. It's an ability monks get.
Oh.
And every effect.
So, Warhammer, Unreal Tournament. I think this might be the one Keanu Reeves is in because he's plugged into something.
Right.
New World.
You know, that's
a little.
I've just realized that your video quality now for letting us watch YouTube videos has skyrocketed since you're not on a fucking laptop anymore.
It's amazing what 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM will do. I can't imagine, Hunty. I can't imagine it because it's from the same people that did Love, Death, and Robots. Maybe it's just high quality CGI, but I would think that's like massively expensive, huh? I don't know. We'll see. And of course, whatever this is from PlayStation, Dungeons and Dragons, yeah, baby. Stupid monks always make short work of my line. Boom. Outer Worlds 2. Oh, that's what the kid was from. The one jumping into the vats and stuff. Okay, so that was Outer Worlds. Pac-Man. I have no idea what I'm looking at here.
Pac-Man.
But this looks like a Mike.
Don't you know the Waka Waka Waka?
Okay, I'm talking about the imagery.
That's Pac-Man in the background. That's Super Pac-Man. That's just the big Pac-Man. It's Pac-Man when he's had too many pellets. He's gone on a bender.
The horror. Is it going to be some sort of psychological horror thing with Pac-Man?
No. Ghost. Remember? There are ghosts in Pac-Man.
We're going to move on.
I'm giving him an
Kings,
aneurysm.
I have no idea what Honor of Kings is. Anybody know what that is? Because these are all supposed to be video games, right?
Maybe it'll help the games get skyrocketed on their.
Yes, I am getting a fucking kid.
I bet you From Software was really happy about that. Amazon reached out. Man, if fucking From Software could fucking release like an Elden Ring series or a Dark Souls series, or hell, even a Demon Souls or Bloodborne series, I would fucking chomp at the bit for that.
You talking about like a TV show or
yeah, man.
Oh, yeah,
because Elden Ring released a manga,
kind of like how I feel about Arcane. You know the show, the part one of season 2 you didn't watch.
So Arcane, Elden Ring released a manga that is a gag manga. So
a gag manga.
It's a comedy manga. They instead of making it serious, they went the comedy route with it. Like the guy got isekai'd into the Elden Ring world, and he's just fucking like joking the entire he's not taking the game seriously. It's not meant to be a serious manga. It's a gag manga.
Hunty, I have not watched any of the Love, Death, and Robots yet.
Neither
Mega Man, Exodus, again, no idea what this is. Spelunky, whatever. Crossfire. So I guess this is Crossfire. No, I'm not going to let him live it down. Nope, absolutely not. No, I refuse. The opening song, episode 1 of season 2, just the way I can say this, it's one of those art style plus music plus the scenery and how everything was handled is just absolutely amazing. And I hate you right now. Concord. I want you have to understand, it is so good. I think it's so good that I want you to watch it. I want you to be able to experience it.
What, Concord? I can't. It's shut down.
Yeah, fuck no, you asshole. No.
I know what this is. This is me getting back at you for Corey, because Corey was saying the other day how you were yapping to him for like 2 hours straight about Dragon Age because y'all are both playing it.
Hey, look, I'm not going to fault him for having for liking the game. Okay, he can turn his brain off and not pay attention to anything and enjoy, but he at least admits the dialogue is shite. So
Look, he doesn't. He's not in like he doesn't pay attention to this stuff
well,
outside
no,
of
it's
it all.
fine.
So.
It's fine. But and at least admitting understanding that now the dialogue's crap. It's like, okay, yes, got that. Concord. Sifu. I'm gonna like this one.
Isn't it that one where like you get to play if you die you start like a not a new character but like a
It ages you.
yeah that's what I meant.
Yes. You get older. You start off young, but every time you respawn, if you continued the story, yeah, it ages you. Oh no, Hunty, people are going to want to see what they did. They're going to want to see like what on earth, what's it going to look like? Wondering, it's like, is it going to be an actual story that's better than the game? We'll have to wait and see. Well, no, of course it's going to be better than the game. Yeah, flop. But the last one, yes, that's the premise. One of those little things breaks and you come back and a little bit older.
Impossible.
All right, hold up. Back the fuck up. I want to know what he's involved in. Like where
You could do a quick Google search.
I don't know if it'll say anything, but hopefully not Concord. Maybe Armored Core would be cool, or Unreal Tournament.
There's definitely some. It's a tech one because that tech doesn't exist in D&D.
Yeah, no, he's got headphones on.
Impossible. Doesn't matter what I made you for.
Mega Man.
That's Mega Man. Yeah,
that's absolutely Mega Man and Dr. Wily. I'm actually kind of.
No, that's Dr. White. That's not Dr. Wily. Dr. Wily is the bad guy.
Okay. I am legitimately interested in this.
Or no, not Dr. White. Sorry, Dr. Light. Dr. Light and Dr. Wily.
There's Unreal Tournament. This is Unreal Tournament. It's gotta be. I believe this is Keanu getting strapped into a chair or strapping himself into a chair. But why? He's plugged into all kinds of stuff.
Oh, Armored Core.
If he's in Armored Core, yes.
He seems to like sci-fi stuff, so like with the whole cyberpunk thing. So
I'm getting a drink. Hold on, or don't hold on. Like talk.
I mean, I was going to talk there, but hey guys, look. So I'm gonna go ahead and level with y'all. Let's get down to brass tacks here. I didn't watch Arcane season 2.
And I hate you
and
for it.
It's gonna bug the ever loving shit out of him for the rest of the evening, you guys.
Yes,
so we may not be able to talk about it, but at least you will get the satisfaction of the comedy knowing that Kilted here is losing his ever loving goddamn mind, and that he is straight up just having every time he thinks about it, he's having a small little aneurysm. Unlike
twice.
I
watched it twice.
And yet you couldn't watch the Batman once. But anyway, unlike how...
Oh, we're going to have some fun tonight, folks.
And here's the thing, guys. Like I said, small aneurysms throughout the night for him. Steve, I'm going to need you to come in with your best gags. We're gonna really get in there and fuck with his head.
Oh, I'm going to have a stroke. It's all I've been talking.
I mean, he's going to have a stroke.
I'm not going to end up like his mom, though, but, you know.
You beat me to the damn thing.
We are going to talk about that.
Oh, that was fantastic. All right, let's keep going. Spelunky. This is that's gotta be
looks like D&D.
Well, it could be Avernum. It could be any number of things. There's a few of them. There's a few of them that were fantasy.
Yeah, well, Revivify. So
yeah. Conquest awaits. I think this one's
awaits.
Could be Space
Does this look live action or CG?
That's CG. That's 100% CG.
Yeah.
You could tell from the sheen of the skin that's CG. And like there's like a it's definitely CG. That's not
Oh yeah. Sifu. I want to go back and play Sifu. Relearn. Look at this. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Patrick Schwarzenegger, Kevin Hart, Keanu Reeves, Tamora Morrison, Ariana Greenblatt, and a bunch of other people.
I'm really surprised that they didn't get Henry Cavill for a fucking Warhammer thing.
Because Henry Cavill is practically persona non grata in Hollywood. They don't like him. He's too much trouble to work with. He's such a problem on the set, because he went to. That is kind of surprising now that I think about it. Why wouldn't they? Or maybe they no, they got Arnold Schwarzenegger, Kevin Hart, and Keanu Reeves. If you're going to announce people, you're definitely going to want one of those people in there.
I mean, they could also. I mean, he could have been too busy working with the fucking with the shit.
Warhammer 40K, that's not happening.
Yeah. That's not happening. What do you mean it's not happening?
I've lost hope that it's happening. Oh, look, a creature.
As what? Hold on, go back. First off, that's Tiamat.
Yeah, duh. Go back.
Go back. One more.
That one.
That looks like a purple worm.
It does look like a purple worm, but this one is not the D&D one.
How do you know?
Because this funky looking creature right there.
What do you mean?
This creature. Let's see.
No, wait. Go back.
Just hold on a second. Let's see where we gonna start going off with the games. Let's see. Unreal Tournament, no. Outer Worlds 2, Mega Man, Concord. So it's somewhere before here. Not what I meant to do. So let's see. Right. Unreal Tournament. This one. I'm pretty sure it's this one because look at him. No, not wait. Is it? It might be this.
Go back to where you saw the guy in the hood, before he ran to the worm.
Hold on a second. Worlds, Pac-Man, Honor of Kings. Okay,
Could be that.
No, it's this one. It's this one right here because the bald head and everything. Where were we at here? He looks like Abe from Oddworld, almost. With the lack of nose, except his head's not the right size. But his head's not the right size for Abe.
Purple worms don't really exist in lava, so yeah, they're more of an Underdark creature. Or they live in caves, primarily, obviously, in the ground.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking the same thing when I saw it, but that's not what this.
No, purple worms also have spines along their back, all over their body, kind of like the graboids from fuck.
I have a mini for it.
Purple worm? You have purple worm mini?
It was one of the plastic pre-painted ones. It's somewhere around here.
Is it the big one?
I think it's a large size.
Yeah, because we have one that's about half a foot big, half a foot tall, 6 to 8 inches tall.
Oh, Jesus Christ! No, I think this no, then not quite that large.
We have the official canonically sized one, and I have one that I printed and painted a long time ago. So
that's why I was talking about the contract time. Oh, okay. The contract time is not expired because there are Marcus, aren't they? They're arguing about all kinds of creative differences and whatnot. And
why would it be breaking the contract? He works for he's working with Amazon. How is that a
contract? Because working on one show versus another. Just because it's being released on Amazon, it's not Amazon.
All right. I mean,
I want to look at Tiamat.
So yeah, we got the lightning head, which right here is the blue one with the horn. We got the main head fire, and the green one is shooting poison.
It's like gas.
No, it's poison. The green head to the left shoots poison or breathes poison. The black head right here shoots
We're being educated
acid.
on Tiamat, ladies and gentlemen.
White head ice, blue head.
Bunch of fucking nerds that don't know who Tiamat is. Okay.
Hold on, whoa. Let's see. Let's look at the party. I want to try and guess the party members.
Dude all the way to the right is a ranger.
Are you sure? That looks like a staff more than a bow. Could be a druid. That's definitely that looks more like a staff than a bow.
Looks more like a staff.
He has no. He also has no. Oh fuck! Arrow holder in his
That's
back.
true, yeah. Okay.
So it could be a warlock. It could be a
some sort of
warlock
barbarian,
sorcerer.
The big tall
That
chick.
is probably
barbarian.
That's probably a barbarian.
Which one of the two on the left is the monk? Because we already know there's a monk.
I think it's the taller one because the shorter one looks like a halfling. So
Okay.
dwarf monk. Maybe and then the halfling's a paladin or a cleric of some kind.
Oh Lord,
And
don't do that to me. Halfling paladin. That's a joke. That would be
No.
hilarious.
That's what Pike is in Critical Role.
I don't care. It's still funny.
No, she's a cleric, not a paladin. Never mind. Sorry.
And Marcus coming in with the save. It's a quiver. The arrow.
Thank you. I forgot. Okay.
The arrow thing.
I forgot. I was having a brain fart.
Hey, just like me.
And also, you better be casting. You better have had. Oh shit! What's it called? Oh, the spell. It's called Tiny Hut because that takes 8 hours to or not. It's not. It takes 10 minutes to cast, and you can't cast that in the middle of combat. Also, they must have summoned Tiamat there because there's no water except for the river Styx in hell, and Tiamat is is basically Cerberus in the D&D world. She is the guardian of hell as punishment for trying to take over Asmodeus's role as the leader of hell.
Yes, there is a tiefling in the party or a tiefling. No, TIE
is pronounced tiefling.
TIE is Thai is pronounced.
I know, but it's pronounced tiefling.
I don't fucking care. I like tiefling. Why is it pronounced tiefling? That doesn't make any sense. Just put T.
Maybe because the word maybe it's only Thai if like it ends with the E, but because it's not ending at the E and it has the fling after, so tiefling.
Conceive. Okay, gotcha.
The American language is weird.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, he is probably a sorcerer of some kind.
Let's see what he says.
He said I can hold him back. I can hold him back. Paladin. Okay, no, so not a barbarian. Goliath paladin.
Definitely
100% a Goliath paladin.
Okay.
100% Goliath paladin.
Nerd shit, baby. Do they show any of the rest?
That's that next one. So that's a druid. That is a druid. If I look, the fur, the staff.
There's a paladin.
There's the paladin. Or
that's how they show.
Go back to the paladin. Not that one. The next one. Go back one more frame. Okay, yeah, same shield and sword. Okay, just making sure because they could have also been a fighter with shield and sword, but the paladin.
Where's the
100%. So there's a druid, sorcerer, or there's definitely a druid and a paladin in that group.
And the monk.
But yeah, we didn't need to see. We only got to see a little bit of the dwarf, but yeah, it could definitely be a monk. Dwarf monk, though. That's
I heard Az and Gary and Mahler arguing about that. Nissan, like we say Nissan. Europeans pronounce it very differently.
You're not on your own.
You're not on your own. That is Outer Worlds. I have no idea. No idea.
That's Armored Core.
That's Armored Core. Oh, the hand. Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Go back to the hand. That's Space Marine. No, that's not Keanu Reeves' hand.
That's a woman's hand.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a woman's hand. Space.
Hell yeah! Someone just did a finisher.
All that danger.
That's the Spelunky. Oh, hold on. We gotta watch this one. Nice. This one.
I think it's funny that we're barely seeing anything from fucking Concord.
Because because they want to avoid making people think it's there. Unless, of course, there is something for Concord in there, then we just haven't seen it. This is Armored Core.
Moments.
Wow. Ooh. Blow right.
In all those painful deaths.
That's the Kingdom game. That's that
the Kingdom game.
Because he's wearing a crown.
Huh. Can't tell.
It's not Mega Man.
Might be Concord. Look at this. Never mind. Sorry.
It's a new adventure.
Sifu. It looks
For
good, man.
you.
Mega
Yeah, no,
Man.
the animation looks
It
good.
looks good. I gotta watch it. I gotta
I'm
watch
excited
it.
about it.
This could mean revolutionary gaming anthology series.
Hey, look, if they do this for more shit, I'd be down. Like if they do this for a
No
lot more stuff.
kidding. Let's see. That's all that.
Like I said, I would love to see them do more from. If they're
Looks
willing to work with From Software,
good.
I would love to see Dark
Good.
Souls or Elden Ring or Bloodborne or Demon Souls.
Me amateur. Arcane secrets and Easter eggs. I don't care about any of that shit. I don't care about Easter eggs. I just wanted to see. So. Let's see. Is there anything? Let me see if there's anything new. Oh my God! What the hell did he do? I don't
What?
Nope. Already watched them all. Captain America: Brave New World. Because I'm not excited about that. Did you see what happened at the end of that trailer? Did you watch? Have you watched that trailer yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
Did you read my comment on Facebook though for your post
Which one?
about how Sam shouldn't be able to hold the shield? Like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Did me explain it to you help at all?
The vibranium, yeah, but
Yeah.
you're still, but that's still a lot of force, though.
It doesn't matter. That's the whole point of the shield. That's literally why Captain America's arms don't break whenever he blocks tank shields. That's why I know Cap is a super soldier. Look, okay, I'm gonna tell it to you right now. Cap is a super soldier. He would still break every bone in his body if the Hulk hit him.
Yeah,
that shield is the whole reason why he's still alive, and because he knows how to use it. That's the whole reason why vibranium. It completely negates all kinetic force. So that way it feels like nothing is hitting you. That's why Cap can keep running forward, blocking bullets, tank shells, all that stuff. Like, he can block hits from Thor. Thor and Hulk are world breakers.
okay.
I don't care. Like, Cap,
I think it would be better.
Spider-Man is stronger. I'm not trying to defend the movie. I'm not. I'm just defending vibranium.
Okay.
Because I'm not defending Sam. I'm not defending the movie. I'm just saying, like, this is how the rules of the world of the universe works with vibranium. That's why it's considered indestructible, because theoretically it should never break, but it has been broken by like really strong beings. I'm not saying Red Hulk isn't strong enough to break it. It's just he's never broken the shield as far as I know. Like, Thanos has broken the shield, not just in the movie, but in the comics too. But it does. I know the explanation I give you explains why Sam is able to withstand a punch because of the shield. But honestly, the whole reason, because of the way the shield works, it shouldn't bounce around like Cap. That is bullshit, because it takes kinetic force to bounce. Well, no, it does store the kinetic energy inside of it and then releases it all at once. Or not all at once.
Should Sam be able to throw it with the same amount of force, though?
Hell fucking no. Hell, actually, because how light vibranium is, maybe. Now, how accurate? Now, the reason why Cap can throw the shield so precisely and make it always come back to him is because Cap's brain is all. And it's not so. Cap didn't just have his body, like his muscles and like durability and all that stuff increase when he took the Super Soldier Syndrome. It also increased his intelligence. Like, it made him smarter and more of a tactician. So he actually does complicated math in his head right before he throws a shield to make sure it always comes back to him like a boomerang. Sam shouldn't have that unless of course because he's not using Stark tech anymore. Let's be honest, he's using Wakandan tech. Unless the Wakandan tech is guiding him to like show like where to throw it, Sam should not be able to throw it. He could still throw it just like how Cap throws it, but he just should not be able to do the complicated math in his equation, like mathematical equations in his head for it to come back to him. It took Cap a lot of practice, and if he picks, I mean, I'm not saying Sam didn't practice, but still, like, you have to be able to do that math like on the spot really fucking quick. And Cap's brain thinks so much faster than a regular human's because of the serum.
So I'm loading up the Penguin episode.
But yeah, that's the whole reason why technically Sam should be fine taking a hit from the Red Hulk, because that shield should absorb all of the kinetic force. Which is why in Captain America, the first Avenger, Bucky should not have been thrown off the train when he was hit with that rocket launcher.
Bucky wasn't a super soldier at the time, right?
No, he wasn't. This is back in the. That's why I said Captain America, the first Avenger, the first Cap movie.
So why wouldn't Bucky have been thrown off? What?
He should, because the shield should have taken all the force. It
Ah,
should have absorbed all the kinetic energy, so Bucky shouldn't have been pushed back. Is what I'm saying.
gotcha. What else is going on? This McConaughey's a twat.
I heard she's
So-
quitting Kotaku.
Oh, she left Kotaku.
She quit.
She's writing for Rolling Stones and spurging out online, trying to do everything she humanly possibly can to get people to talk about her, which is like, yeah, whatever. I'm tired of talking about her. Honestly, I genuinely am. I'm so fucking tired of talking about this woman. So probably not going to. It's just it's someone screaming for attention, worse than a petulant child. But shall we? Do 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 do. Hello, you?
Yeah. You were saying stuff, so I was just letting you say stuff.
Well, no, I figured talk about the Penguin.
Yeah.
So last episode of the Penguin.
Jesus fuck, man. Like,
Oh, so before we start talking, going once, going twice, we're about to
spoilers, everyone. This is your
spoiler
first
alert.
and only warning.
His mother knew.
The entire time.
Oh my god.
And they, you know
Yes.
what? They didn't make it unbelievable. Like
Yeah.
like how she found out. Like they made it like, she was a mother taking care of
She
her
figured it out.
child. Like, well, she was taking care of her child's clothes, like doing his laundry. He
Mhm.
fucking left the flashlight in his own coat pocket, and she
Mhm.
put two and two together because they also told her, the police told her that the door they were in was locked, and they all had flashlights.
Yep.
They explained
So-
it. They didn't just bullshit us saying like, oh, it was mother's intuition or something like that.
Oh no.
They gave us an actual story explanation as to how and why she found out.
Oh
You
my
know, they
god.
thought-
Good storytelling.
They thought
Wow.
it through.
We're so lacking in good storytelling nowadays. And then, of course, I don't know. Should I put the screen up? Nah, I'm not gonna put the screen up.
We find out she was going to kill him, or not kill him, but
Oh,
Have-
she was gonna have him killed. She
yeah,
wanted to
have
him
Oz
killed.
killed
Mm-hmm. Following through with
because
it, and it's the scene at the end of episode 7 where she gets all dressed up. Let's go out to dance. That's the setup for mom taking him to get killed.
well, okay, so the guy, to give context for anyone, the guy that Oz idolized, like
Mhm.
the Rick guy, or Vic, whatever his name was, the one he killed Carmine for
Yeah.
for making fun of him about. He showed up to Oz's mom's house, or Oz's house, yeah, and to just checking up on her, because like making sure that she was okay. He even offered to pay for her children's funeral. Like he seemed like, I mean, he's not a good guy. Let's be honest, he's probably not a good dude. But this
and real
woman,
quick, this isn't exactly. It's a flashback, but not a flashback. It is a therapy session with the good doctor that was working with
Yeah.
Sophia, and she's
He's
remembering these things and relaying them out. So yeah, keep going.
let's talk about that for a second. The
Okay.
fact that she knew that her son killed her other two children, that's probably what fucking gave her dementia. Like, just her mind breaking.
Possibly led to it.
It's never said outright, but I theorized that her holding that information, repressing that information in, or hell, even just repressing the memory because it's a terrible fucking thing to remember is probably what caused.
It's an actual dementia disease, Lewy bodies disease.
Yeah,
it's real. That's
I know.
a real thing, and holy crap. I've heard keep going with your synopsis.
Well, I mean, yeah, the whole thing is that like her knowing about her son killing her other two children probably fucked her up knowing this entire time.
Every single actor in this show, the mother, the young Oz, of course, I can't remember his name.
Vic?
No, the actor playing the Penguin.
Oh, Colin Farrell?
Colin Farrell, Sophia, actor, like everybody. This show deserves so many awards. The kid did an amazing job. I mean, you believed it. You just believed it. So you find out that mommy knows, and some reason, whatever speech little Oz gives her, she decides to keep him around, and it's like, holy crap. And after that, we cut to Vic. Bringing all the,
Well, hold on. Well, yeah. So, hold on. Well, so to give context, the mobster guy, was offering to pay for the kid's funeral, and then she goes and starts explaining to him how she found out that Oz is the reason. Like, she goes in, she's like, here's the flashlight. The cops told me the door behind them was locked. Oz knew they were down there. He was with them. He lied. He knew his brothers were drowning. He stayed here and pretending like nothing was happening. She knew. And then so the guy starts offering her solutions. Is like, there's things you can do for this, and that just goes to show you that he's probably not a good dude. He's like, I could use a guy like Oz, a loyal guy, like the whole like
you can use him or you can get rid of him.
Yeah. So the mom his mom chooses to side with him and kill Oz.
Well, no, not necessarily siding with anyone. He gives her two options.
You know what I mean? One.
He doesn't care which one, because he's like, you can use somebody like that,
foster it, nurture it,
and use it, which is like, holy shit.
And then he says, and or you can get rid of him. And then she chooses to get rid of him. So she's taking Oz out to go dance because she's going to let him take Oz out, to the bridge and put one between his head, probably.
For a drive. Go out for a drive.
Yeah. So, man.
You're going to do most of the recap because,
Oh, yeah?
Well, yeah, my dad did.
Oh, yeah. So that way, so
as few spoilers as possible from my end.
So, yeah. So, so they go to the club and Oz and her are talking. I think a part of Oz knew that something was wrong.
I don't think
the way
he is so gone. He is so self-absorbed. Not self-absorbed. Oz is.
I think a part of him knew because he started not like panicking, but he was definitely like.
Disagree. I don't think there was any panic whatsoever. Like even from a young age, he wanted it all to himself. He wanted his mother all to himself because he wanted her love, her adoration, and he wanted her to tell him how proud she was. Tell me how proud you are. Remember? Oh, yeah. God, just remember. So, yeah, no, I don't think he was worried. I don't think he was scared. He didn't have a clue. He just knew what he was doing. That every single moment, everything that is thrown at the Penguin, he shifts, he adjusts, he takes the chance and just runs with it. Absolutely conniving, manipulative, just
he's a sociopath.
Uses everyone with no concern because the only person that matters, the only person is him, what he wants. And what he wants is his mother's approval, and only his mother's approval. No one else matters. And he will get there by any means necessary. And it's just so fantastically written. I saw somebody criticize it, saying that Oz is just a spineless this and spineless that because he was going to let his mother get his finger cut off. And it's like,
Well, we'll get to that in a moment.
no. Like,
Oh no, Oz was
no.
100% ready to let his mother's finger get taken off. Like 100% was ready for that.
Otherwise, it would
shatter his reality.
It would have, he would have to admit that he was wrong or he failed or anything like that. It's like no. Mm-mm. And just
he is taking no accountability for
anything.
Yeah,
because it's all a means to an end. Every last bit of it.
So basically, what happened was, Sophia doesn't want to just kill Oz. She wants to force him. She wants to expose him to his mother. Watch his mother, make his mother watch him admit that he killed his brothers, and then have his mother go off on him.
Yeah, and ultimately, it's her hubris that does her in. The same thing with Maroni. It's that arrogance, that need, that desire to see the Penguin pay for what he's done. Have to be able to see it, to not visualize it, but witness it for themselves. And ultimately, that is, the argument is like, well, why didn't somebody just put a bullet in him and say, hey, Oz is dead? It's like, because that's not what they want. They don't just want to kill the Penguin. They want him to suffer for what he's done, pay for what he's done before he dies. And unfortunately, it's like, hey, you caught me monologuing. It's that it's a shtick, it's a trope. But when you're talking about people who have egos, who have that pride and that arrogance and hubris, it is a cliche, it is a trope, but it is what it is. It is used in storytelling for a reason, and I think it was used perfectly in all of this. Because man, I like so that happened. Of course, Oz gets spared and everything. You move on. Can we move on to Vic now?
Well, hold on.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Holding on.
Another reason. Let's not forget, pure luck took into account because you're skipping over the whole thing about what happened to his mother during this. So Oz, he's just so fucking Sophia calls off the finger cutting because she realizes
okay, so that's skipping ahead. We got to Vic first, where they show up at the big crater.
Okay.
With all the mobsters there, and I think something very important happens. That's I kind of caught it, but I wasn't sure if that's what happened. So Vic tries to become Oz. He's got all the leaders of the gangs there, and they're like, we don't care about Oz. Oz provided the product. The product is gone. We don't care. So Vic tries to go on this speech, kind of like the same speech that Oz would do, but he doesn't have charisma. He doesn't have the presence that Oz does. So the Triad secondhand guy walks up to him and pretty much saves Vic's life.
Checks him. He does gut check him, but
he saves his life because
he basically says
he's looking around. I'm watching it right now, and he's looking around. He's looking around at how everybody else is standing. It's like, oh, something's wrong. So he walks up to Vic, socks him in the gut, and he says, you need to learn when to keep your mouth shut, or you're going to get shot. And he just leaves him there. And I think
because he's calling all the leaders of all the groups cowards.
Yeah, not a good idea. And I can't remember the guy's name, but I wasn't
remember his name either.
Yeah.
Which man, how is Penguin going to explain this off to him or any of them after? You know what I mean? What happens at the end?
Watch what you say, or you're gonna catch a bullet. So yeah, I think he saved Vic's life at that moment. They all leave and try to regather, regroup, and let's see. So, so you're gonna catch a bullet, and then you really don't matter.
Yeah,
almost like, I understand what you're saying. I agree with you, but if you catch a bullet now, none of that's gonna matter. Again, great writing, great storytelling, and I think does a pretty good job of setting up. And my God, Sophia in that black dress and scarf. Oh boy. She doesn't need to be fixed.
You could fix her.
I
Catch you.
don't need to fix her. She's perfect.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, she's perfect.
So, and then we get to the scene. Oz is all tied up in the same dance hall. His mother's
That
there.
his mother.
And
Well, no. Oh yeah, we did say that. That she. So Oz gave. We did talk about how Oz gave his mother a speech that I think like she was still looking at. She wasn't looking at like him like he was a murderer. She was looking at him like this is still my little boy. Like she couldn't. He couldn't go through with it. Like he was sitting there proclaiming his love for her.
And I'm going to get you out of the slums. I'm going to put you in a penthouse and this, that, and the other. And
yeah. So like
good.
after him, like just not buttering her up, but basically
definitely
like
buttering her up. Come on.
Yeah.
Showing how he's that smooth talker right out the gate, like even from an early age, able to talk his way out of death. Like it started at an early age, just like his psychoses. Oh God, he killed his brother.
He had to have been born that way. Like I don't think. I mean, well, also
I mean, outside of starting off as a nobody, being like, and this is part of the speech that he tells all the gang guys and their seconds in commands and all that other stuff. They've been disregarded. Nobody cares about them. He's living in the slums and everything, and tired of living that way, and going to do everything humanly possible to get out of there and be on top.
Yeah. I mean, so is it nature or nurturing? I say nurturing, but environment that Oz grew up like this.
Well, nature's environment, nurture is what the mother did.
But I mean, do you think that he chose to not chose, but he became psychopathic because of his environment, or he was just born that way?
I think it's a little bit of both, based on how the episode ended with him dancing. Like he's crazy. He's off his.
Yeah. Well,
like,
none of Batman's villains are sane. Maybe Ra's al Ghul. No, Ra's is insane. I would say maybe Victor is probably the only Victor Freeze. Dr. Freeze or Mr. Freeze. I would say he's probably the most sane out of all of them.
Yeah. So what do we got here?
Selena might be, because she's just honestly a klepto at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But she's also a Robin Hood style character.
Yeah. So Oz and Mom are tied up and taped mouth shut, and Sophia goes on her little speech about being a kid and seeing two birds. Can't believe I'm late. What's up, Sanguine? Birds, like finding a couple of birds in a nest. One of them was bigger than the other one, and she thought the little one was going to die and everything. But one day, when the mama bird was away, the little bird pecked the bigger baby to death. And tossed him.
No. He just tossed him out the. He just tossed him out the nest.
Pecked him to death and then tossed the body out of the nest. I was listening to it very specifically. It's like, is she going to toss them out of the nest or kill him? It's like, no, killed the bird first, but it's irrelevant. But not too consequential. But toss the bigger bird out of the nest because And when the mother came back, was the mother bird shocked or anything? It's like, nope, the mother bird just kept going along like nothing ever happened. Now, of course, the purpose of that story was to just get the idea,
comparison,
the penguin's head and the comparison and all this other stuff to show that no, not only is the penguin crazy, but his mother's a bit of a bitch too.
She encouraged it.
Family. She encouraged it, which is possibly where the nurture came from. His mother
didn't put a monster down when she needed it to.
Essentially rewarded that behavior and fostered it, essentially. Or at least that's the implication. And of course, they go through the whole thing of wanting to force the penguin to admit the whole thing.
I think Sophia just wanted to hear Oz say something of the truth for 1 second.
Yeah,
or like just finally have some truth come out of his mouth instead of all the lies and manipulation he does.
Yep. To the point of cutting Mom's finger off with a cigar clipper,
which they didn't.
which they came very close to, and just letting it happen to the point where he absolutely refused, kept saying that, Sophia's crazy, filling your head with lies and all this other stuff, just sticking to the bit 100%. To the
And
point,
then-
hold on, no, let me finish this one. To the point where I wasn't sure if it actually happened, even though I saw it happen in the episodes before.
Which made you see how
I
convincing.
was starting to believe that the penguin didn't actually let his brothers drown. That's how great this was. I'm like, wait a minute, did it really happen? Was it in his mother's head? Whose memory are we talking about? Is this like
Did the mother imagine this? Like, did she think that Oswald killed his brothers?
Yeah,
Like that's what he was like. It just shows show you like the reason why I say he's
Colin Farrell was
psychopath.
amazing in this episode. Absolutely amazing as the penguin. God
Like,
damn.
so like the reason why I'm saying he's a psychopath for this is because like he's just showing you the pure lack of emotion. He does not actually love his mother. He just craves her.
Keep going.
He craves her approval. He does not actually love his mother. If he loved his mother, he would have fussed up to it right then and there. It just shows you he does not care about anyone. The end of the episode really fucking shows you how little he actually fucking cares about anyone but himself.
He only wants her approval. You gotta say it. I
It's
gotta hear you say it. Tell me you're proud of me, Ma. Tell me how much you're proud of me, Ma.
It's like it's not an Oedipus complex. It's like
I don't think it's an Oedipus complex.
It's not an Oedipus complex. It's the only thing in his life he's ever sought. Like,
I mean, unless of course he bangs his prostitute with her wearing that. Oh God, that's creepy. Never mind.
Yeah. So yeah, like, unless this is the
We're gonna
only
get there.
like, it's the only thing that Oz has ever truly sought is to make his mother proud of him, because to prove it's a Napoleon complex. Like he has always been the little man. He wants to prove that he's the fucking top dog. And like he just goes to show you that has clouded his mind so fucking much that he's willing to let his mother lose her fucking right pinky. And then after his mother realized that Oz isn't going to step up and say it, she starts fucking screaming at him in the chair with a blade in her. Like the blade's halfway in her finger by now, by the way. Like it's deep in there.
It's deep in there. But ultimately, they let her keep her finger because she says,
screams out at him.
She screams out, I know what happened. I know what you did. Calls him a demon, calls him all these hateful, mean things. And it's just like, it's almost like, how much is this actually affecting Oz? It is, but so I guess the disapproval from his mother, the disappointment from his mother hurts more than anything. She breaks a bottle, stabs him in the gut.
Oh yeah, she gut checks him with a fucking whiskey bottle.
Yep, a broken whiskey bottle. And then
Oz is still trying to fucking feed her the lie. By the way, she's got a glass bottle in his stomach, and he's still trying to feed her the fucking lie to show you how far he's willing to fucking go. And then like she starts going off on him more and more, and the pure stress and the years of, I guess, like backup from the mental stress of like knowing what his son did, like all of it goes, and she just has a stroke.
But before that, holy shit. What does she see?
Oh, her dead sons.
And what did they look like?
Zombie or ghosts, wet ghosts.
No, like, they are dripping wet, standing there. They're hallucinations, and they're just, my God.
Well, maybe because she was so close to death that she was seeing the other side.
It's the
or her dementia was kicking in.
Her dementia kicking in. Lewy body's disease that kicked in, and that's her memory of them, and they're just dripping, just standing there, not saying a word, just dripping wet. She walks towards him, strokes out, and falls and smashes her head. And Oz loses his goddamn mind.
Again, guys, remember this. He's not trying to get his mother to save her because he loves her. He is keeping her alive so she could tell him she is proud of him.
Believe me, he's so much worse at the end of the episode. But yeah, Penguin flips his shit, breaks like to the point where anger, rage, breaks some of the tape off, knocks the chair over. The
No,
chair
he just
breaks.
straight up breaks the arm off the chair. It's not the tape. He rips the whole arm off.
Okay. And it's definitely believable because how old and decrepit everything is in this building.
Yeah, and he's not fit by any means, but he's not a weak guy. Like
He's a big guy.
he's a big guy, which he's not really supposed to because it's the Penguin. But I'll let it slide.
Stabs one of the guards that's coming towards him. Is able to use
with the bottle his mother stabbed him with.
Oh God!
No! Sorry, was it the bottle or was it the chair?
I thought it was the chair. I thought it was the chair spike leg that he ripped off. Tags one of the guards, uses him as a shield, grabs his gun, shoots another guard, is able to get Sophia and the doctor, to take cover because he's got the gun. He picks up his mother because adrenaline's kicking in definitely. Makes it outside, walks out, and there's the cop that's out there.
And he just pops him
in his eyes and just pops him right through the back of the head.
Yeah.
Gets in the car, off to the hospital. Gets his mom in the hospital, steals a phone, gets in touch with Vic. They meet up, helps him stitch up, and then
Sophia calls all of Penguin's allies to him.
Okay, yeah. Calls all the allies in and says she wants to leave. Wants to leave
I'm out.
And wants to give her house to someone.
No, not her house. Her kingdom.
And the house. But the house. No, she says you can live here. She mentions the house.
Yeah, well, they obviously aren't getting that house.
Well, yeah, no, because she burns it down, which is like, and I'm kind of wondering, it's like, is somebody posted and sees that happening? But anyway, that's later on. Brings everybody in, says, whoever brings me the Penguin will get everything. So, but back at the hospital, Victor, Oz steals a phone, gets in touch with Victor. Victor goes, meets him, and they have a plan. Oz has a plan because Oz always has a plan. And that's what I love about this. This is the writing. This is the level of writing for this show. He always has a plan. And that plan is get himself nice and dressed up and goes to meet the
congressman.
The congressman. No, I don't know if he's I don't know what the hell he is.
He's a district. No, he's not district attorney. No, he's some sort of litigator, I think. Mm-hmm. He's the guy. He's the guy that he's the guy that got the lights on and West
the one that Penguin grabbed his nose
with the pliers. Which fuck,
with
man,
the pliers, like ow.
Ugh.
What the fuck, Oswald? Press play. I did what you asked. Boom. Gavel bangs loudly. It actually works. What's his name? I got closed caption on, so. All right. Then, councilman. Whatever. Councilman. Oz has already constructed a plan on how he's going to get away with this scot-free, and it's ridiculous. He makes a little plan with the councilman. Explains to him that all the death and destruction that Sophia's caused. That
because of the war between the Falcons and the Maronis.
And that, Sophia's the one that set the bombs down there. Conveniently, her car's down there, as well as the body of
Salvatore
Maroni. In this entire story, you got your scapegoat, you got your crime, you got all this other stuff.
And you have the hero that rises from the ashes.
And I'm sitting here going, holy shit. Oh my God. Just, I was, I don't know, dumb. I was like awestruck with this level of writing. You don't see it until that, but yeah, councilman leaves. I do kind of wonder, you got an opportunity here. The councilman comes up looking like the hero of Gotham. But the question is, so while that's all taking place, Link, that's the guy's name. Link gives Victor a call. Now, here's where I wasn't sure how this was going to go down.
Yeah, me and my fiance were debating on whether this call was legit or not.
So Link gets in touch with Victor, sets up to meet. Link tells Victor that, Oz has a big old bounty on his head. And I'm just wondering, it's like, who's going to come out of this alive? Well, needless to say, when Oz leaves a little meeting, he's got people waiting for him. Link is one of them. Sophia burns the house down as she's leaving.
With alcohol, with her father's alcohol and clothing.
With all the alcohol and everything. So on the way out, the Triad calls her.
We got Oz.
Yeah, we got Oz. Mr. Zhao shows up and, well, asks the question, you want to kill him here or drop him over the Atlantic? And all of a sudden, Oz makes a nod because he's just got everything taken care of. At that point, Zhao gets a bullet in the back of the head from Link. All the other guards go down, and Oz takes Sophia for a ride and gives her a nice little story about all this stuff about the mistake he made is forgetting about the little people.
And then we get to see all the secondhand people of the mob bosses that we've come to know start killing off all their bosses.
Yeah,
all of them. The Irish guy.
They decide to get promoted
forcefully.
Every single one of them. And then there's a point. Oz takes Sophia out to the bridge connecting.
By the way, I just want to fucking say I fucking called it on for me and my. I know you weren't there for, but me and my fiance were debating on whether or not he would or wouldn't, and I was like, I bet you he's not.
Well, he did say his last. It's like you're going to hell, and it's like she thinks he's going to kill him, but her hell is Arkham. So
yeah,
he set up everything perfectly.
The congressman.
The congressman sends the police out there. Oz leaves. The police show up. They arrest Sophia and send her back to Arkham Asylum. Oh man, this is such a great one. And of course, the hangman arrested in connection with Crown Point explosions. It's like they have this mountain of evidence. You are screwed.
Yeah, she's going straight back to Arkham.
We're gonna talk about. So while she's in Arkham, the good doctor shows up. She's got mail, and she has mail from
Selena
Kyle. You don't know what it says, but it makes Sophia smile. So okay.
Again, it was revealed in the movie that Selena is Buck Cohen's daughter.
Yes, they're your half sister. So whatever the letter said, she's got a half sister. Okay, Catwoman and the Hangman. Now, Oz is celebrating. He's happy. He goes back to the hospital to celebrate with his mother, who is completely and totally catatonic in a vegetative state.
Now, here's the thing. Me and my fiance were debating whether or not she was actually in her, like, not if she was in her right mind. She clearly wasn't. But, like, whether she was conscious through that. Like, if she was just, like, if it was just her body that was gone or her body and mind. Well, we're going to get to the end of it, but you do find out.
We're going to get there. Okay. We're going to get there. So Oz realizes that she is not responding. He freaks out. He has his moment. He yells at the nurse
to go get a doctor.
To get a doctor after they explain to her that, she's going to be in a permanent vegetative state.
Which, if y'all remember, by the way, she made Oz promise her that if she ever was in that condition, he was supposed to kill her.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what Oz does?
Oh, we're gonna get there. So Oz has his moment. Come on, doll. Come on, doll. Look at me. I did it. That's all he wants. No, unfortunately, Marcus, we're not talking about Arcane tonight because someone didn't watch it.
Yeah,
it's all Hoshi's fault. Unfortunately, no talk about Arcane because what's the point? Like, I can talk about all kinds of stuff, but you're not going to know the reference. Oh wait, you were here earlier, so you're just bringing that up to hurt me. That's all there is to it. You're just bringing it. I can't believe it.
Aneurysms, heart attacks. Kilt's going to be the next one to go into a stroke.
Hurt me. Oh no. Don't do this. Like this whole time, this whole ending is all about Oz. His mother is in a vegetative state, and it's still all about him. He's crying. Vic
Because
is.
he needs to hear his mother say, "I'm proud of you."
I didn't even put any bait on the. God dang. Oh, that was great. Don't do me like that. I just. It's like I need you to say it. You can't do this to me. You got to tell me. Just tell me you're proud of me. And that's when you start to realize, like, no, that's it.
She can't.
He
She's
wanted
gone.
to hear that. And now I'm sitting there talking. Tell me you're proud of me, please. Come on, just once. Tell me you're proud of me. Tell me I did good. Tell me I did good. And he has this massive breakdown on the bed. I did it for you, Ma. I did it all for you, the whole thing. I'm a fucking king. I'm the fucking king. Yes, he is. At the end of all this,
He's the man on top.
And then Vic and Oz are sitting by the lake, sitting by the river, having a drink, talking about all this stuff. In the end, oh wait, I went a little too far. They go on this little speech. Everything was for her. You see me at everything. You've been there with me. You've been there since the beginning. Vic's been there since through thick and thin, good and bad, highs and lows and ups and downs, like family. And then he puts his arm around Vic. And what does he say?
You can't come with me this time.
You can't come with me this time.
Because I think it's at this point Penguin realizes that the reason why Sophia got to him is because he had someone that they could use against him.
You've seen me at my lowest, the shit with my ma.
That was my theory, is that the reason why he did this is because he doesn't want anyone to have any kind of way to get to him like they did with his mother. That was my theory. Now my fiance disagrees with me, but I don't know. What do you think before we tell everybody what happens?
I gotta read this line. I can't bring you with me this time. Oh, he did it. He did it because he can't have weakness. No weakness. Can't show weakness. Can't be seen with weakness. Victor saw him at his weakest. Says, I can't bring you with me this time. Huh? What do you mean? So it pulls him in. That's the thing about family. It's your strength. It drives you. But fuck it if it don't make you weak.
And he starts to strangle Vic.
And he strangles him out with his bare hand while Victor is sitting there. And the actor that played Victor is fucking phenomenal. Jesus Christ. Just chokes Vic out.
While also scratching, and I'm talking about like he is scratching at
fighting for his life, begging, please don't do Oz. Oh, and I can't have that no more. Please, begging and kicking. Holy Jesus. Please. Jesus. Pulls his wallet out, takes his money, tosses his driver's license into the river.
Yeah,
like
he does
nothing.
take
like it's fucking nothing.
Like it was a common mugging.
Yep. There's Sophia, a little smirk, little smile, and then Penguin goes home to his high rise, his pretty new plum car.
Either oh yeah, he got a brand new purple car.
He got a brand new purple car, and
he didn't learn a damn thing.
Learn nothing. What are you talking about?
He didn't. The whole reason why he got caught by Sophia.
This is all about him. That's why his character is so fantastic. There's no redemption. There's no empathy. There's no sympathy. He is a fucking villain.
Yep, through and through.
And the final nail, the exclamation point is the end of the episode. He goes home. He's all dressed up. And what is it? Despite the deal that he made with his ma to take her out if she was ever in a vegetative state, nope. Got to
He
sit
has
there
her in a hospital bed in a shitty room, by the way.
Well, it's an empty room. It's just an empty room in a
are
high
they
rise.
renovate? Is it an
It
abandoned building?
looks like it's being renovated.
Okay, because I didn't know if it was abandoned or if it was being renovated.
So yeah, he's got the top hat, the jacket, the vest,
the penguin look,
looking like the penguin. Walks in, and she's just sitting there, catatonic, staring out the window. A tear, just that one little.
That's how you know she's still in there. So he goes and he asks him, "Look, Ma, I got you everything that you ever wanted," and you see a tear come down his mother's eye. No, he takes the tear as he says, "That's it, Ma. You told me you're proud of me." That's not what she's saying. There's no confirmation, but you know she's just that's not exact. She's not at all saying she's proud of him. She is like living her worst life in a vegetative state in a fucking bed, in a hospital bed, looking out over the city. She got the view she wanted, but
it's everything you wanted.
And then
every
gets worse.
Every step, every scene, it just gets worse and worse and worse.
Worse in a good way, guys. By the way, worse in a good way.
Oh yeah, it's like it just shows you how vile this human being, the penguin is. He goes into the other room, and his little prostitute dancer girlfriend is waiting there, dressed exactly like his mother on that night that he was gonna die, that he was supposed to die.
And she paid him.
And she talks like his mother. She tells him how proud of him she is. You did good and all this stuff. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? He is batshit crazy. It is so goddamn good. Oh my gosh.
He paid her to be his mother. So that way he could hear it.
Be his
all mother. The while, I don't know. So we never saw him find out that she's the reason why he got caught. Like his mother got caught. So remember that she's the one who turned him in to Sophia. She's the one who got his mother caught. She's the whole reason this all happened to Oswald. Well, okay, why he got caught and it happened to him, and she knows that he killed her girls, he covered up for them. He covered up for Falcone.
Oh yeah, these are not good people. These are not good people at all.
And she's probably terrified of him. Because he came out on top, and she knows if she doesn't keep him happy, what could happen to her.
Oh crap! Okay, I can't do that.
Or she's just doing it for the paycheck. Because
boom. Okay, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, nothing there. Which one did? Yeah, stop sharing that shit. Whoopsie.
Oh no, we got to see his desktop, guys.
Where the fuck?
What?
Huh. For some reason. Let's see. Let's see if I can do this. Window. Okay, there we go. How's that? There we go. Whoops.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Because it was like, at the end of the episode, we see the bat signal.
And that's it. That's how the whole episode ends. So this is the only reference to the Batman.
So and Selena Kyle.
And Selena Kyle. So I wonder what's is this going to be leading into? So Colin Farrell apparently says he does have some scenes in Batman 2. So he's in the next movie.
I mean, I would hope so. He's the new Kingpin.
But apparently he's not going to be the big bad. We got to get some kind of explanation. I mean, I guess
it could be the Joker. I think how they set it up for the.
God, it better be a good version, a decent version of the Joker. So why didn't the Batman show up?
Well,
possible reasons.
Possible reasons. He's too busy being Bruce right now. That's my theory. Like he's taking care. So at the end of the movie, like I told you before, like the black lady that you saw, she's the mayor. The one that's either the mayor or mayor elect. The one who took the bullet. That who was trying to become mayor, and got shot in the arm by the Riddler's henchman, or not his henchman, his online followers. So like, I know you haven't seen the movie. So the Riddler
He's the simp.
actually,
Yeah, I know.
huh?
I know enough about the movie. The Riddler is an online guy. He's got 500 followers. Like what? Huh, that's nothing. But yeah.
Yeah.
He's too
And,
busy doing Selena Kyle.
No, she left the city, Steve. Like she left Gotham because she wanted out. Like that's she. I know you're making the joke, but she is not in the picture anymore.
I'm gonna end up playing Dragon Age: The Veilguard again. Oh my god!
Again, you already beat it.
No, I don't want to. I don't. I had to. No. No. Anyway.
So my theory is he's been too busy trying to be Bruce because the mayor had asked him for help, like to be like help get the city under control, that she could use his support because he's an important figurehead in Gotham.
So what about it's the idea that it's just a bunch of mobsters killing each other until that, the 7th episode where it went
I mean, technically, but if you think about it, besides the drugs
and
being
plus,
out,
oh yeah, that's true. Well,
if you think about, hold on, if you think
days
about
of
it, no one besides mobsters were getting hurt. Like there weren't civilians getting hurt. They were all doing crime, and like a lot of their shit was like, and you gotta also think about how like the Batman was dealing with the fucking flood that happened to Gotham.
And
if you notice,
this wasn't a year 5 or 6 or 7 Batman. This was a year 1 and 2 Batman.
If you notice a small, really good, cool attention to detail, if whenever Penguin was leaving the courthouse, if you notice along the pillars, it showed where the water line was.
Oh,
like
okay.
all the
I didn't notice that. Oh, that's neat.
It's a small attention to detail, but it's that shit like that like that lets you like show that they actually fucking care about keeping the story maintained. Like they could have not put those water stains in the pillar, but it's just small shit like that I appreciate. Like
yeah.
But yeah, it could be that he was like, because no civilians were getting hurt. They were just dealing drugs and they were just killing them. They were killing the gangsters amongst each other. And probably Batman wasn't getting involved until the bomb went off. That's when civilians were getting hurt.
And of course, that's, the symbol.
Which I don't remember if regular civilians were getting killed because of this, or if it was just gang on gang violence.
I think it was just gang on gang violence.
It's like that's why Batman wasn't getting involved in much.
Oh, I can't even ridicule Grace Randolph's review of Arcane because you haven't watched it yet.
Let's be honest. When she reviews shit, she doesn't give you anything. So
oh God. Oh, no spoilers. Is this the one? Hold on a second. Let's go check the Discord. Because some shared it into Discord. Wait. Frost, this is a Jester Bell. Which review does she compare? Arcane. No spoilers. I don't even know if. Oh no, that's 3 years ago. What the hell? Hold up. Oh, 40. Okay, here's the no spoiler review. Oh, it's got to be this one. How long is this fucking thing? 17 minutes? I don't know if we can suffer through 17 minutes of this. Not as good as season. Oh, you fucking. Trying to see. Can I deal with 17 minutes of this woman?
I don't know. Can you?
Weaker writing. Fuck you.
To Grace Randolph.
More fighting. Almost all women. Arcane mythology doesn't. You don't have to know anything about arcane mythology. Must have watched. Favorite characters. I'm seeing if she's got Future of Fortiche. Fortiche is the animation studio, the French animation studio. I believe they have a bright future ahead of them. If
Do
you
you
can play
believe you can
Stargard, you
fly?
can watch a little annoying woman. Yes, I can know I can watch a little annoying woman, but if she just rambles I think she rambles worse than I do. With an
Who,
insufferable
Grace?
voice. Yes. I know I know it's possible. But 17 minutes? Oh, for fuck's sake. All right, let's check this out. Yeah, sport.
It has been 3 years since the first season of Arcane. It
Oh,
feels
shit.
like a long time because it's been a long time. You know, during the pandemic,
She's got to be drunk. She has got to be drunk, okay?
I mean, why? What makes you say that? I'm curious.
Just like the way she I don't or she's something. Just the way the head movements, the eyes and everything. It's like
a lot of great animation came out, and
Is
really,
she in California?
when it was at home, and they were like,
I
"Oh,
think
thank you
she's
for
from
feeding
Brooklyn.
me Netflix and other streaming services." Nom 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 nom. But then also all these
Yeah.
shows were like, "Yes,
No, she's on coke, dude. No, that woman is straight up on fucking coke.
Wait, can we see her pupils?
season."
Are they
but there just
dilate?
wasn't enough
She doesn't have any pupils. Where are her pupils? Grace, you need to share.
talent and space and money.
She's
and time
either
to really
on
get them
meth,
going fast
coke,
enough. And I guess often
Molly, XD, any of those.
Let me make sure I don't have this thing on 1. Oh no. No, we're gonna keep her at 1.25. Okay.
Oh, so that's why.
She's on 1.25. Okay.
Okay.
She's at 1.25.
I was like, damn, she's really energetic right now.
I
Like,
know. I was surprised. I'm not going back now. No.
often, I guess that's one of the reasons the shows get
Grace Randolph is amazing at 1.25 speed. Holy shit. That's just amazing.
maybe you should message Grizzy and try and get him to like start whenever he
see.
watches her.
Wait.
like, yes, let's greenlight another season, but there just wasn't enough.
Oh shit, she talks as fast as I do at 1.5. Never mind. La 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 la, and I'm sober.
So that they can,
Are
quickly
you?
get going so that this next season can come
Yes.
a little bit faster. But, many a show took a little bit too long coming back. And
What? No. They took all the time that they needed to take. You shut your
as a
fucking...
result, it's been very hard to jump back in. And some of those shows just outright fell on their faces. And I
Not this one.
wonder if the same fate perhaps awaits Arcane.
Nope.
Even though, well, all these shows are good, but Arcane, that was just true. It's truly special. And it's
At least she has some good taste.
not quite as good season 2.
How dare
but
you,
it still
sir?
is very, very
Don't you
Hey.
compliment this woman?
compelling. Now, there's so much new content these days, blah, blah, blah. It often feels just like just a water cannon of new content, and it's so hard to keep up. Although then there are also like these lulls, like these deserts when you're like, there's nothing to watch.
Yeah, that's usually when all the big budget movies come out because there's nothing to watch because they're all crap.
The Disney stuff coming out?
The Disney,
That's
the
late.
Warner Brothers, yeah.
I wish the Netflix would try to program those deserts, being like, what's coming up soon? There's like a season 2 of a show that's up and out for a while. This would be a great time to go back and revisit the older episodes, but they don't do that.
Can
So,
we get to...
and they don't advertise when the show is starting. So what happens is season
Oh, fuck.
It's Grace Randolph, dude. What do you expect?
I'm skipping. She's recapping.
1 was legendary and apparently
Oh.
extremely
So in case you didn't know, Arcane, 18 episodes of Arcane cost $250 million, which is less than the episodes of Acolyte, less. This idea, it's not 18 episodes at roughly 40 minutes each. So I don't like, and I think they said $80 million was strictly for advertising. Yeah.
expensive. This little article came out. Woo! Arcane is in fact such
Woo!
an expensive animated series that it has caused Riot Games to totally rethink their Hollywood ambitions.
No, I don't think it did. I think they're doing just fine because they're not doing just 2 seasons. They did 2 seasons focusing on their story, on Jinx and Vi and everybody here. They're doing more in the League of Legends world. They're doing more.
Did you see that the creators of Arcane, or like League of Legends, have come out and said that that Arcane is the official canon. Everything else
Yeah,
is
they're
just
making it. Yeah,
multiverse.
they're making it canon. They're weaving
Every-
everything. Yep.
Everything else that's from the game lore is all now multiverse, non-canon.
Yeah, they're weaving it in. They're trying to. They're working on that stuff.
Who
I heard about
spearheaded
that.
the endeavor, Nicola Laurent left the company and will not comment on it anymore. But out of the chaos has risen true beauty, and I mean that. The first season of Arcane won a ton of Annie Awards and dominated at the Emmys as well, the primetime Emmys, deservedly so. Blue Eye
Season
Samurai,
2
that was
will get the
incredible,
same
but
thing.
Arcane
What's up,
is still
Siami?
superior. And I love Blue Eye Samurai. They're also taking forever with their
Ooh.
second season. It's ridiculous.
I need to watch.
worry
I
about
need to
the
watch
fate of that show as well. Like they're only just starting to animate season 2 for them, and you're like, oh my god. The animation industry, though, is evolving at breakneck speed, and it is thrilling to witness. But still,
Animation
also
takes
at
fucking
Arcane,
time.
Again,
She knows
Riot
this,
is trying to
right?
get some control over all the money and drama, and I don't know if they ever will. I mean, it's a mess. It's really
oh
a
my
mess.
god.
If you want to read that Variety
A 17-minute video that she said nothing for the
article, I'll
5
put a link
minutes.
to it down below. But Arcane season 2 also is not the same as Arcane season 1, and I'm curious to see how.
No shit. It's a continuation of the story. I mean, you can't complain about too much about world building because all the world building took place in the first season, part 1 and part 2. Part 3 was the completion of that story, and now season 2, part 1 picks up immediately where the end of it left off, and the rebuilding of the destruction that Jinx caused, and it's just like.
How it's received by fans.
It's being received rather well, except for the ones that eat paint chips, calling it looks like it's going woke. Shut up.
On the one hand, it feels more like the adaptation of a fighting game than it is. There are more matches.
Because you have a war going on. There's going to be fighting. They're trying to take down Jinx. They're trying to stop her. And you have Zaun, which is in absolute ruins because, well, there's a power vacuum there. And then you have Piltover. I'm sorry, we're just going to get into spoilers because I'm fucking irritated. So just go watch the shit and deal with it. All right, I'm fucking done. After the last episode, you've just destroyed the governing bodies of both parts of the city. So you have a power vacuum, nothing but chaos, and you have half of. Oh, by the way, the trailer fucking lied. Your council is dead. No, just half of them. Half of them died. Some of them lived. So it's chaos, and they were attacked by Zaun. So there must be retaliation. There must be retribution. And who's in the middle of that? Good old Ambessa, who is way more conniving and manipulative than her own daughter. But you definitely know where Mel got it from. Fucking hell! Oh, absolutely fantastic. But there's little hints here and there in the first part, and I'm excited to see where it goes. And there's one particular part that I need a fucking answer to, and they better goddamn well answer it. Like, how the hell did you live? Anyway, it's a continuation of the story.
What if you don't
The
like the
world
answer
is
they give you,
built.
how they lived?
If they don't answer it, the show's going to lose points. It's like, but I don't think I think they're going to answer it.
Matchups, and season 2 really gets its Zack Snyder on. There's lots of.
Oh, go fuck yourself, you bleach blonde bimbo. Zack Snyder couldn't write a fucking story out. How dare you?
Zack Snyder has written some good stories.
No, he hasn't. What?
You know,
What's
like
he written?
he wrote the 300.
No, he didn't.
Oh no, he's a
He
director,
directed
not a
300.
writer.
Next. He directed.
My
300.
bad. He's a director, not a fucking writer.
He's a terrible writer. You know what he wrote? Rebel Moon. Okay.
slow motion tableaus that are very nice to look at. Season 2 also has these music video sections.
Season 1 had these music video sections. You done bent.
Like there are these montages toward the start of each episode.
They're telling stories. That's the great thing about the music videos and the art and the animation behind each one of these music videos. Just like with the first season, you tit, they tell stories. The animation, the charcoal, this one at the bottom. This is very important. Even the bits and pieces of animation that they do are important. The lack of appreciation for style and substance is just fucking irritating.
At first, I got nervous. I was like, did you not have the time and money to fully animate this appropriately?
I can feel you seething. We are not even in the same building.
Is she fucking saying that about the? She's saying that about the. She's saying
Calm
this
down.
about a
You might be
funeral scene. Okay,
Calm down.
I'm
Calm
going
down,
to explain
Tilted.
this
You
to
might
you.
be
Know enough.
considered.
You know enough about what happened. Okay, Caitlin's mom is on the council, right? You know that. Well, she dies. She does not survive. This is motivation for Caitlin. Fine, fear, whatever. Well, the funeral scene was hand drawn with charcoal, animated with charcoal at the beginning of episode 1 after the opening credits. And the only things that are colorized is the coffin is Vi and Caitlin, and everyone else is just charcoal, barely animated, like they're muted, and that has meaning to what is going on. And the inability to see that, to understand that, is so goddamn fucking infuriating.
Careful, Tilted. You might
God,
be called a
stupid
simp.
twat!
Are you showing the world that you're an Arcane shill?
Oh, I'm showing everybody that I absolutely love and adore the animation, the work and the love and passion that they put into this, and I can appreciate the visuals that the storytelling. There's no dialogue until 6 minutes in the first episode, and yet it tells an almost a beautiful, almost perfect story with no dialogue. That is storytelling and animation. That is show don't tell, and it is just an absolute just fucking masterpiece. This stupid bitch. Did they
So how does
forget-
it feel to be on the other side of the so you know how usually whenever we're criticizing the Disney shills,
Somebody wants to come along and criticize me and what I'm saying, that's fine. Bring your fucking arguments to me because I'm bringing my arguments. You got nothing on what anything I have to say. You want to know what I shilled for? Okay. You want to know? And this is going to be a spoiler. I don't care. You didn't watch it. Your fault. Still fantastic. Vi and Caitlin kiss, and I fucking cheered. Okay. I did. I stood up and I was like, yes. I was very excited. I shilled like a motherfucker for that scene. Okay.
So you're that weird guy from those two dudes that sit there in the purple room, and that one weird dude has he's usually wearing like the black lipstick
You
on
have
top
to
of his.
no, the relationship between Vi and Caitlin was set up from the very beginning as a tragedy. And you had two people, it was done right. I don't care if they're lesbians, fucking whatever. It was done well. It was good storytelling, good setup. It was two people from two completely different worlds that could not go well together, trying to deny their feelings no matter what. And in the end, for a brief little moment, you even had a scene in season 1 of Caitlin struggling with her feelings, actual emotions in a cartoon, trying to figure things out, knowing where she's from, what she's supposed to do. Is she supposed to feeling this? Just struggling because they're from two different worlds. And the pushback from Vi and just everything going on. And then you finally think they're going to get together. It's like, yes, a good relationship. Something positive is happening. And it just 1 hour later, just fuck you.
Oh, what about the lovely relationship between the two lesbians and the acolyte? With May or Osha and the girl with the white skin and
the complete
orange horns.
inability to have setup and payoff or anything like that briefly happened off screen. Yeah, fuck that shit. Okay, fuck this
But it
one.
seems to be a stylistic choice, or maybe
Stylistic choice? No shit. You don't fucking say? Do you have any idea what animation style or anything like that is? What the fuck did you think about the fight between Jinx and Echo on the bridge? Did you have any clue what the fuck was going on in that scene? Oh, maybe it was a stylistic choice. No shit, Grace. Oh, fuck me. Okay.
This is your One Piece moment.
These music video sections, like there are these montages toward the start of each episode. At first, I got nervous. I was like, "Did you not have the time and money to fully animate this appropriately?" But it seems to be a
ignorant cunt
stylistic choice, or maybe they just ran out of money and time. But
go ahead. This is your One Piece moment.
Is it a stylistic choice, or maybe they just ran out of money and time?
Anyway, I would say 80%
I
of
think
the show
Kilton's
is
gonna
fully
be
animated.
sick.
No,
Guys.
no. I have to hear this. I have to hear the entire statement. I have to hear the entire statement. Hold on.
I think he's gonna be sick. Everyone.
This appropriately, but it seems to be a stylistic choice, or maybe they just ran out of money and time. But anyway, I would say 80% of the show is fully animated. So I came to kind of like those sequences. They reminded me, in fact, of the ending montages that I know are in some video games. And so
The whole fucking show is animated. How can you not grasp the most basic fucking thing? Maybe it was a stylistic choice.
Guys, I promised you aneurysms, and I did not fail to deliver.
Oh God.
so they seemed to work in that regard.
That's why they did them, because Fortiche is just this phenomenal animation studio. Oh my God, I have to continue this.
Then, this is where things are going to get maybe interesting. On the other hand, welcome to the steampunk version of Agatha All Along.
Fuck you! Oh my God! Oh Jesus! Oh! Are you fucking kidding me? What?
I have not watched this video, and God, that made my night. That
What?
made my night.
Because it's almost exclusively female characters in season 2.
No, it's not. Echo, Heimerdinger, fucking Victor's there. Little dude with the glasses is there. Jace is still there, you stupid.
Y'all broke
Drinking
him.
buddy. Drinking buddy that Vi runs into. How many? There's more male fucking characters in this than there were before. There's just as many. There seems to be more. What extra? What extra? The extra fucking guard? The extra Piltover guard? The little sassy lass? That's it? Oh, and the little child. Oh, those are the extra female. There's nothing.
Many of them LGBT, at least in the first 6
Many
episodes
of them.
we'll all see together.
Which ones? There are no. What the fuck is this delusion? There's no more or less LGBT2 fucking whatever. What the hell did she watch? What? What is?
Insert the meme. You know, like I think she downloaded the wrong Arcane. That's what you're
in the final
saying.
3. All the male characters have been largely sidelined or killed off.
No shit. Vander died in fucking part 1. Silco died at the end of episode. Wait, they've been sidelined. Victor and Jace sidelined? Are you shitting me? Fucking Victor's become an even more important character in this show.
Well, he's a very important character in the games from all the videos I've been watching.
Victor is going to be a major player moving forward based on what he has become. Jace is the one that makes this shit. Hi, guys.
From what I saw on a YouTube video, doesn't Victor become a cyborg, like complete cyborg?
He becomes a mixture. So the hex core merges with him, and the bits and pieces that he became at the end of season 1 is more so. It covers his entire body. The only thing that's recognizable left is his face, and
which even
he
that
has
in the game that gets
he's
removed
like some
too.
mechanical omnisire or some shit. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! This woman.
Well, so me and my fiance were talking about what is the actual canon of Arcane. So we were doing some research, or what is the canon of League of Legends. So we were doing some research and we found.
Oh God, you don't have the time.
Oh, I know. Oh, I no, never mind. No, it wasn't that. I was just watching Film Theory's newest video based on this Film Theory.
Oh, fuck that dude. No, is that the one? The recap in 9 minutes?
No.
Okay.
No, he does it's a 20-minute episode. It's the theorist people, like the people who usually cover for NAF.
No, I know who you're talking about, but Film Theory did a 9-minute recap of season 1, and yeah, fuck those retards. Absolute glossing over all kinds of stuff, misrepresenting shit, just absolute stupid shit. No.
No, this was the episode. This was the episode. Apparently, the guy who does food theory is a big League of Legends fan, so he came in and helped out with the episode and was explaining what is the true canon of League of Legends, and that's how I found out that.
Yeah, they're slowly morphing it into follow Arcane. Yeah, I know. I know. Okay, let's keep going.
Yes, well, Vi and Jinx really feel the loss of their surrogate fathers, Vander and Silco. The
Yeah, that's the whole purpose of the story and their psyches and what's affected their growing up. We know this.
show really feels it too. That I think it's just it seems a little bit like a very different show. So,
I unfortunately, God, fuck, I have to agree with her. Because yeah, Silco was it was a big deal, and now you feel Silco's loss. You do, but again, I want to see where it goes. I'm not ready to. I'm not going to pass final judgment until all 9 episodes.
so we'll
out.
see. Now, players of the game know that Victor has an important future ahead of him, but it plays out very differently here.
Yes, it's a very different backstory than in the game.
At least again in the first 6 episodes. I don't know what's going to happen in the final 3. I mean, I found it.
I'm sorry. Has she already watched the first 6 episodes?
Maybe she got that sweet early access that you wanted. That you
Fuck
want.
this.
Compelling and interesting, but it is less, let's say, action oriented than I think some gaming fans would maybe be expecting and prefer.
Oh well.
Arcane's, and again, you're like, where are the male fighters? Like,
Jace, Echo, hello. Oh, and there's a big bad boy coming really soon. In oh, what's his name? Fucking Warwick. There's a big bad boy coming back.
is that going to affect the show? Some of you swear it won't. We'll see how you feel when you actually see it.
I hate this bitch.
Arcane season 2, I have to say, it's as progressive a show as Hollywood could make.
I know that got you. I know it's making you seethe.
It depends. It depends on what your definition of progressive is, because all of a sudden, look, there's women in the lead roles. Yeah, and so what? It's written well. It's done well. It's
you're gonna be mad, but also like I know I've seen the movies already, but ever since we watched Alien Romulus, me and my fiance have been talking about like the universe of Alien. So we actually over the weekend we sat down and watched the entire Alien series. We watched Alien 1, 2, 3, and Resurrection.
Yeah,
We watched, and then we watched Alien Covenant and Alien. We watched Prometheus and then Alien Covenant.
Yeah, it's all women. I know. I don't care about that. I just want something fucking entertaining. Make it fun first, fuckers. Yeah, and that's what Arcane and Fortiche did.
And I believe there's even, by the way, the equivalent of a trans character, which I thought was really.
Who? Who the fuck is? What are you talking? You're making shit up to fucking push a check.
Well done. I was like, that's really interesting. I think
Who is it?
you're doing a great job there. But we'll see how fans receive it, especially as it arrives on what is now the start of Trump 2.0. Like, I don't see how you can.
Shut the fuck. Ah! Not everything has you don't have to bring up the fucking Cheeto with the toupee all the goddamn time. Fuck.
Guys,
No
he's
problem with
Kilton
Okay,
is
hold on.
Kilton is
Here's where we
losing
go.
it.
Here's where we go. Oh, I gotta fucking hear this shit again.
point out. Like, I don't see how you could have a problem with She-Hulk and the Acolyte and Agatha all along, but yet be okay with this.
Because those shows are shit. That's why. Because those shows are poorly written, terrible stories, poorly paced, nonsense with zero fucking continuity in their own episodes. That's why we can't stand them. How are you listening to me while I'm right over here? My dad turned on the fucking live stream.
He's giving you. Hey, don't question him. He's giving you the
God.
views.
Okay, go in the other room if you're gonna do that. I'm sending my dad to him.
I mean, is the style really that big of a difference?
Yes, it is that big of a difference.
I mean, to me, they all seem like they're cut from the same cloth.
No, God, the bleach has gone through her head a long fucking time ago. Oh my
And
God.
I liked a lot of that content, and I like this show.
You would like it because you're fucking brain dead.
Arcane though has
You
a lot of
know,
mythology.
maybe she just hasn't. Maybe her all the updates from like you know how you say they're getting the NPC updates. All the updates are like
God, this fucking bitch hurts my
they have it
soul.
like all updated at once. Like every time she tries to update it, she gets that that error. Like what's it
Oh
like?
my fucking god.
.exe error has failed like 89%.
Oh Jesus Christ. Okay, let's keep going. Oh.
Piltover versus Zon. Do you remember what that is? The elites on the surface.
Oh no. Okay, so this we all know this is a story trope. This is a trope in storytelling that is older than the fucking founding of the United States. However, we're just not going to be able to help ourselves than to bring this up and put real world modern day bullshit into this story. Aren't you? Aren't you, Grace? Aren't you?
Versus the disenfranchised in the depths of the city. The drug enhancer, Shimmer. You remember that? I was like, why were Jinx's eyes glowing again? And she can seem to move a little bit faster. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Hex
because you
Tech,
couldn't even
right?
remember that shit.
Noxus, led by the Medarda family. However, in season 2, most of all those things are put on hold. Frustrating.
What?
What?
Hex Tech, Jinx, and Medarda are put on hold. Okay, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, if you've watched the first 3 episodes of it, which I have twice, yes, were those things put on hold? No. Hex Tech just kind of fucking merged. The Hex Coordinates just fucking merged with it. Jinx is front and center in the whole thing. She is the reason why the first 3 episodes happen. Everything happens in there because of Jinx. But no, and of course, everything that happens with Ambessa. Oh dear, and the Black Rose and all that other stuff. And
I mean, they're all still there at the corners of the story.
no, they're not. They're front and center of the story. She's the reason for this. Ambessa is the reason. And a lot of the stuff in episode 1, 2, and 3 happened.
You need to know what they are to follow
The
what's
reason
happening.
for the season.
But they're instead focusing on grander ideas and messaging as well as personal hold. Frustratingly, I mean, they're all still there at the corners of the story. You need to know what they are to follow what's happening. But they're instead focusing on grander ideas and messaging as well as personal drama. And I miss the more.
Oh yeah, hear that? They're worried about messaging.
What messaging? Oh my god!
Intricate elements of season 1, the more of the world building. Season 2 again feels more messy.
Why do you need more world building? They did all the world building in the first season. Did you forget? Do you need more world building when they've already told you this is Zon, this is Piltover, these are the parties at play here. This is what they do. This is what they're for. Now we're going to take a couple of wrenches and smash them into pieces, and then gonna build everything up. Yeah, I don't think she watched. Yeah, Sionic for 2 months. Grace did not watch the same show as I did. No, I don't think she did. I really
message driven and with less story, or at least less story detail than season 1 had.
Yeah, let's go ahead and let's tell, don't show. I'm sorry, I prefer the show, don't tell, and I think they're doing a lot of that. There's a lot of things that I need to find out, like what the fuck, how is Mel still alive? But whatever.
It doesn't seem to be moving the story forward quite as much. Or
every time you pause and I hear the deep breath, I just know she's gotten to you.
Oh my god. It's not moving the story forward. There was a gambit to go into the Undercity, and I'll keep calling it Undercity, to find Jinx. Just from the trailer. We're a strike team into Zon with 3 objectives. Find Jinx, shut down Shimmer, and take care of anyone still loyal to Silco. That's what part 1 was about. And that's what part 1 was about. It didn't end so well. And now that was the end. Yeah. What the hell? What more world building do you need when they did all of that in the first season?
Doesn't seem to be moving the story forward quite as much, or at least ways that are as tangible.
You didn't watch. She didn't watch the same show. She didn't watch the same thing I did.
Also, while the animation is still stunning, at points it seemed like the human character animation was. I'm not sure if this is even a thing, but it seemed digitally rotoscoped.
I hate this woman.
Like they traced the movements of a human performer.
You didn't hate her before?
They hand drew. Jesus Christ, Grace. It's the same studio using the same talents and skills as before.
animation to some degree has always been built on that. Disney would use models, and they would film. And animators.
We already know if you went and watched so in Bridging the Rift, they talked about this. Yes, essentially they kind of sort of did that. They had a motion capture room, where the artists would go in the room and perform the actions of the people, of the things that they were animating, so that they had a video to go off of. Yes, they did that in the first season, Grace. But maybe, I guess you didn't watch that 3 times like I did, but whatever. That's fine. That's fine. So yeah, what she's saying is correct. Almost like similar to rotoscoping, but they went and filmed themselves doing things and then animated it because they wanted to get it right. They wanted to get the facial animations, the body emotions, all that stuff. They wanted to get it right. That is something animators have been doing since Disney did Snow White. This is nothing new.
Have long filmed themselves, but I think usually for inspiration. They still animate the action, but this to me seemed,
and they use human people to make sure they get it right.
Like it was just like lifted, and it would break the spell. You know, usually a lot of times when you're watching Arcane, you're like, this is so realistic. I'm so impressed. But in those moments, in these moments I'm talking about, you would be like, oh, you're cheating. That's why.
How are you cheat? What the fuck? They didn't do any rotos. Okay. Maybe they did. I don't know. What do I know?
Seems so realistic. And I wonder if that will. I wonder if any of you will pick up on that as well. That's not to say it's.
Maybe if we were high.
The show is not still extremely entertaining, especially if you're into this.
Hold on. She said no spoilers, and we've got spoilers all on this fucking screen.
This kind of stuff. Visually,
most of those are from the trailers.
The show continues to be absolutely jaw-droppingly stunning, from production design to costume design to weapon design to camera angles to lighting and more. And while the animation is at times very realistic, like I just said, it still has very strong artistic flourishes. So it seems definitively animation. It seems like art very much at its core. The show also continues to be extremely comic book coded, which makes me enjoy it even more. And I'm sure that helps for some of you also.
I can't wait to see if she explains what she means by this.
Jinx is definitely Joker Harley Quinn.
Yes, we know. Jinx is Harley Quinn, but done right. She's crazy done right.
Oh, whoa, sir. Batman the Animated Series was great.
We're not talking about Batman the Animated Series. Jinx is better.
A Joker Harley Quinn hybrid.
Victor. No, not.
Sorry about that.
Come here, girl.
I wonder if a commercial could get me hit.
I'm seeing shades of Magneto. And
I refuse. Not as good as Batman the Animated Series, Harley Quinn. That's the best version ever.
I'm seeing shades of Magneto. I'm seeing shades of Magneto. In the essence of wanting to save people, sure.
Victor, I'm seeing shades of Magneto, and new series regular Ambessa Medarda is.
Oh no! No, maybe.
That was the day that Kiltit went crazy.
Is Wakanda meets Waller.
Wakanda meets Waller. Turn that shit off.
I came to really love all the characters in the first season of this show, and I really liked getting to see them again. Although, on that note, side note, as I said, you really kind of have to check out the recaps to follow what's going on.
Why? Just watch the show. Why do you need recaps? Just go watch season 1.
Dude, she can't remember what she had for breakfast.
That's true.
That's only for people who did watch the original episodes. I only mean that as a refresher.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
I came to really love all the characters in the first season of this show, and I really liked getting to see them again. Although, on that note, side note, as I said, you really kind of have to check out the recaps to follow what's going on. But that's only for people who did watch the original episodes. I only mean that as a refresher.
Even if you watch the show, you still need a recap. Is she saying that you need, even though you watched the first season, you still need a recap? What is so difficult to keep up with? Like, there's so much. I'll admit, there's so much going on in the first 3 episodes. It's still easy to keep track of. Why do What makes you? Does she think people are just that? Like, does she think everyone's Twitter brain, like, or I'm not Twitter brain, fucking TikTok brain, like her, can only like an attention span of 5 seconds? Like, I need a recap for me to know what's going on. It's like, or you could just watch the show and pay attention.
Maybe she is actually a goldfish that got turned into a human. That's why she has such blonde hair.
She's the reincarnated goldfish.
If you never watch those episodes, I do not believe you will truly be able to appreciate season 2 or.
No shit. If you don't watch season 1, you're not going to understand and appreciate season 2. Who'd have thunk it? Who would have ever thunk it? Oh, God damn.
Or enjoy it, because you have to go on that original journey.
Can't believe she's saying this. Dude, what?
You act like this is the first time you're hearing her say dumb shit.
No, it's not, but this is astronomical. This is beyond anything I could ever imagine anyone saying. She just said, if you're not going to be able to keep up with season 2 if you didn't watch the first season. What? What? Huh?
Just to care about what's happening in season 2, because so much of what happens in season 2 is built on the shoulders of season 1.
This is the basic. Oh, you mean basic fucking storytelling, Grace? Basic episodic storytelling? Go figure. The stuff that happened in season 1 matters. All the stuff that happened in the first 3 episodes of Arcane matters to the next 3 episodes of Arcane, matters to the next 3 episodes of Arcane. And all that stuff combined is really important for you to understand the stuff that happens in the first 3 episodes of season 2. My God, she's cracked the code. I blame you, Frost.
And at least so far, they haven't added enough of their own thing for season 2 to be able to stand on its own.
It's a story. It's an ongoing story. It's an ongoing.
Did you hear what she said, though? She said they haven't edited it enough for season 2 to stand on its own yet.
Season 2 of an ongoing story. It's not supposed to stand on its own. It is an immediate. It starts. Episode 1 of season 2 starts where episode 9 of season 1 ends. It did. Oh my God. How she has hundreds of thousands.
So the recaps are only for people who've already watched the original episode.
How is that fucking? She said it again. The recaps are only for people who have watched the first season.
Maybe she's trying to groom her body into consuming that sweet watch time.
How?
You can refresh and jump right in because you're excited.
Or you can just go watch it. You can just go watch it like I did. I mean, I guess if there's someone who doesn't have the time or anything like that, they can go through the recaps, go listen to the recap videos and everything. And sure. Yeah. You know what? That's fine. Go check out your recaps and all this other stuff. Because if you didn't watch the show, season 1, the recaps aren't going to mean anything to you. So, but if you did watch it and you just want a quick refresher, okay, you know what? I'll give that to her. But Jesus.
But if you've never watched Arcane, sorry, you got to go back to season 1, episode 1.
Thank you for saying something smart, Grace. Thank you, Jesus Christ, for saying something smart.
To really have this work the way it's supposed to. I mean, you can click on whatever you want, but you're probably going to be like, this is a pretty show, but it's very hollow. And I'll be like, that's.
Why on earth would anyone watch season 2 without watching a season 1 of a show?
Because you didn't watch the heart of it, which is season 1. And while the strokes are.
She hurts my brain.
I know it's not the same thing, but because I didn't have access to the first game, I did play the second Kingdom Hearts before I played the second Kingdom Hearts. I mean, fuck. Lord. I played the second Kingdom Hearts, before I played the first Kingdom Hearts. Just because that was the first game I was introduced to.
Okay.
Still, episode 6, the end of week 2's movie.
It may not be the same thing, but it might be. Who fucking knows?
All right, so we're going to go ahead and skip that. I think we might end this here because she's watched the first 6 episodes.
And you don't want to get spoiled.
We're going to go ahead and.
I'd say in the first 6 episodes, my favorite.
Okay, nope. She keeps saying first 6 episodes. I don't know what to say. Nope, I'm done. I'm done with that. I'm done with that.
I think Hilton's done, guys.
If you're going to, when did she put this out? When did she put this out? 4 days ago.
Like I said, man, she got that sweet early access.
She put this out Saturday, and instead of just saying, I've watched the first 3 episodes, but I'm only going to talk about the first 3. I've watched the first 6, but I'm only going to talk about the first 3. But if you're going to sit there and even,
That sweet early access.
oh my God. Why was She-Hulk and the Acolyte and Ahsoka received poorly, but not Arcane? Gee, what could it have possibly been? Oh my God. That fucking hurt. Oh, wow, that hurt. Anyway. Yes. No, this is more Heath Ledger. I thought my jokes were bad. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and end it there. Are you gonna watch Arcane? You gonna watch Arcane now?
Sure, I guess.
Oh, you need to watch Arcane. Oh, Lord.
No
matter
can.
how
Like I
mad you
said,
are, they will eventually find the body.
I know you're gonna hate me for this, Kilted, but I honestly did not enjoy season 1 as much as you did. So
you could, yeah, okay,
it's
yes.
look, I'm not saying it's bad.
You watched
I'm not
Ahsoka, you watched the Acolyte, even though I gave you an out. You watched Ahsoka, you watched the Acolyte. You can watch Arcane. It's more
I'm
enjoyable.
not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it
Way
didn't
more
hold my interest.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm not saying it was bad.
Because it wasn't bad. What are you talking about? You can't say it was bad.
It's not one of those shows that's like it's definitely not for me. Like that's all I'm gonna say. Like it's not my cup of tea. I'm not saying it's a bad show. It's just there's some things that can still be good that I'm not really like. I'm not really into the world of League of Legends. I never got into it ever. I know you say you don't have to.
It's still a
but
yeah, you don't have to. It's still a well-written show. But anyway, it's after 10 o'clock. We've gone over 2 hours. I cannot stand. Why did I watch that? I'm sorry. I'm apologizing to myself.
Content.
I'm apologizing to myself. What the fuck? I'm sorry.
It's for the content.
Sorry for yelling. That was loud. Anyway, that's all we've got. I have no idea what's coming up next. So, do you have any idea what's coming up next? No.
Oh, that's I mean, there. You told me that about that show, with the video game thing.
So. That is December 10th. I got stuff on my calendar. Hold on. So November, December, Skeleton Crew on the 3rd, Secret Level on the 10th, and then no idea what's coming after that. So anyway, okay. Good night, folks. Thanks for hanging out. Been lots and lots and lots of fun. Used my own fishing line even without a hook. Yes, I did. Yes, I did, Marcus. Y'all have a good night. Say good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.